apologize that I haven't put anything out in like over a year, but I was on tour and I was in the studio just trying to put together a project I was proud of. And now I'm at a place where in January I'll be releasing an EP. In the spring I'll be releasing another EP. And in the summer I'm releasing a full-length album called Assimilation. So y'all about to get hit left and right. I've been putting in work. I don't know what this says. I know, my handwriting got bad. Roxy was attacking me, she wasn't letting me write. So tonight I'll be sharing some of my new music that no one's ever heard before with you guys, which is why I said like the no phone or anything, because I don't want it to get leaked. Not that y'all gonna leak it, but we gotta protect it, so when I put it out, we can make some waves. But before we get into the music, I went to debut the Kyle, this is your part. I'm gonna talk real slow. So before we get into the music, I'm going to debut my brand new, limited, first edition 100 B plus Bomber Kyle. See, this is why I don't talk. Bomber jacket. Let's make some noise again sometime. Okay, so while he gets the jacket, because I don't know what happened, he got lost back there.
You can tell them about the jacket.
Right, I'm going to tell y'all about the jacket. So they run for $100, but tonight there's a special discount at $75. But I had to look out for y'all. And I'm going to give one away to one of my best Bianculars in the room.
Talk about it now.
I mean,
You're going to model it.
yeah, you got to help me put it on.
Hold the mic.
His gentleman level's on not 100 right now. Alright, so this is the jacket. Designed by me. I'm going to explain a little bit about what it is. So, the symbol, if you could turn it around, my model. She's so lovely. Thank you, Tess.
Right off home shopping.
So, it is the sign language sign for B. Because I feel like that's synonymous with me, and I think it's really cool if at a show everybody was like this. I think that would look cool, so that's why I picked it for real. And for 100 B plus, when I was a little girl, I always said my grades, like 100 A plus, I got a 98 A. I never really got anything less than an A, so that's all I know. But stay in school, kid. So it's not 100 A plus, it's 100 B plus, because I'm trying to like, we gonna go 100 like me. So now I want to pick a Biancular to give it to, and I was thinking really, really hard. It was hard to decide because all of you are so amazing. But there's one Biancular in this room who has never missed a show, who has shared all my posts, who tells the world about how dope I am, and word of mouth is so important. So I know sometimes she thinks that I just see her as an assistant, but really I think of her as the best mother ever. So, to my first super fan, from my first breath, I want to give it to my mom.
Okay, so the first thing I noticed, because your style from your past projects, you could always tell there was a little bit of a slower, or shot gauge kind of vibe sometimes. And now you're coming in, you're doing this trap. And I was like, well, is this like your way of showing like I ain't just like a one-trick pony? I got,
I mean, that's part of it. I actually worked with Raheem Harris and Aaron Thomas on that song because I respect them so much as musicians and artists and songwriters. And I wanted to work with someone who could pull something else out of me. And I really think that they did that. Because I was struggling. I was really having a hard time like getting out of the Sade tempo. So working with them, I definitely feel like they helped me grow and evolve.
Following that question, what made you decide to open up on this project to working with other producers and writers? What was that?
I think it was a growth in my confidence because before it was like I didn't want to work with anyone else because if I said an idea, what if they thought maybe my idea wasn't good enough? But after doing linguistics, after doing phone waffles and people liked it, it was like, oh, well, I have some say too. So I was able to work with other people because my confidence grew.
All right, so now it's your turn. Anybody have any questions about that song?
Knockout. I love it, but
Thank you.
So is that because almost every woman can identify?
Hold on. So everybody can hear you.
A lot of women can identify having dating someone and they walk up as if they own everything. So was that something that you wanted to, from your personal experience, or was it something that that everybody will identify with?
I think it's something that everyone identifies with as well as personal experiences. Because really my music always comes from something real. Like I might dramatize it a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, I mean, it would be really great because immediately you could identify, you could see yourself.
Thank you.
It's your picture, so every woman saw that, and so they'll identify. It would be one of those that comes on this club and everybody goes,
I hope so. That's what I'm hoping for.
It's got that beat for the booty club.
Thank you, Jeff.
All right, so let's move on to the next song.
Okay, which one is that?
Which is Insecure. Oh, wait, you have a question?
Yeah, I wanted to piggyback because what I first was going to say was basically what he said. That's it's a little bit. First thing I noticed was a little bit of change in sound. Is that what you move on?
Yeah.
The whole album, your EPs, you going to gear it to a little more change of sound. You're going to keep it basic, a little bit of more, a little bit of less.
Well, my first EP is gonna be. Can I say? Yes, I'm gonna say. My first EP is gonna be really like house dance driven. My second EP is gonna be more like Aaliyah, Sade, and my full album has a whole range,
Including that.
Including so it's gonna be. I'm just really trying to diversify and hit everyone who's a fan of mine because my audience is so big and so wide. So I'm trying to give everybody what they want.
What's your comfort level as far as your?
I'm actually I'm comfortable in doing everything, like, cause I can do it all, and I think when I do that Sade slow vibe, I'm missing the whole dance aspect of my performance. So as an entertainer, I feel like I have to do everything just to showcase everything that's in me, cause it's all there.
What was the name of that track again?
What he missed.
Any more questions? Feel free to interrupt me anytime and say, I got a question, I don't care. All right, so let's go to the next track. It's called Insecurity, and I'll let you hear it.
I was wondering when I was listening to it, I was like, so the perspective of the hook, is it like the guy saying to the girl, and I understand, just trying to reassure her? Is that what you're looking for, or is it?
It's interesting. Initially, when I wrote this song, because I wrote this song a while ago, I've really been sitting on my music for a while. When I first wrote it, it was for the guy to say that. And then recently, like, listening to it, I was like, nah, it's for me. Yeah, like, I need to say that to myself and accept the fact that I do have insecurities and I do have flaws and I'm love myself anyway. So it kind of switched. And I think that's, as I'm talking about, like, it's not my song, but in music, when it can grow on you and show you different things and change as you grow, I think that's real music.
And that's the best kind. It's potentially.
Yeah, so shout out to me.
I think the old guys gonna take that song in the summertime and blast it down the Belmont Plateau.
Yeah, I hope so. That's what I want.
Well, speaking of that, who do you think that song will have the biggest effect on, or what do you hope that song has the biggest effect on?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like a lot of women will relate and feel like that, especially young girls will feel like, I want him to just say, like, take my insecurities away. But on the older end, you don't need anybody else to do that. So I'm hoping that it grows with them like it grew with me and it shifts for them. And I think it'll last long enough for it to do that.
That's a good answer.
Thanks.
So any questions about that song? Oh, Bizzy.
So I feel like nowadays a lot of artists have stories, like a longer story, and then the actual EPs or the albums are kind of chapters in the story. Right. So with all the music that you have coming out, what kind of stories can we expect you to tell?
Well, I think when I first started writing, like with linguistics and phone office, a lot of my music was about my relationships and heartache and all that kind of stuff. And with this CD, it's more, there's more joy in it and growth. And I feel like that's what this story is about the growth. Like, it's not so much about specific relationships. It's like self stuff. Like, I'm speaking up for myself now, and that's my story.
Any other questions?
So, Linda.
Hey, I know you. Come on, go ahead.
Hey, I know you.
I was gonna ask, between both of those songs, if you do a collaboration, which song would you pick, and who would you want to feature on that album?
Out of those two songs?
Interesting question right there.
Wait, she just threw me into a vortex of
While
thought.
you think of that, I just want to mention that last song you heard was produced by Ideal. So give them pay every business. Check out SoundCloud.
I think that I would probably choose Insecurity. And can I pick dead people, or they have to be alive?
Well, since we couldn't hear, like, this is like a potential collaboration. So let's
Okay.
real
So they
quick.
have to be alive. Sorry, Prince. I was gonna say Prince, my friend, but you know.
Your friend.
Yeah. Stevie is still alive. I would like Stevie to like play something.
The harmonica?
Yeah.
He does that.
I know. Like, I want a legend on it. Like, I want to stamp it with, this is like not gonna go out of style. So I don't want a gimmick person.
Anybody know Stevie? Let's hit him up.
Yeah, if anyone has Stevie Wonder's contact, just let me know.
All right, so let's get into this next song. This one is drastically different yet again.
Yeah.
It's called What I Want.
He's got something. So, listening to the lyrics, it seemed like kind of you were kind of how do you say contradicting yourself a little bit. And so was it like, is that supposed to be like how you feel in a certain phase of a relationship?
I'm so glad you asked this question.
Okay, so take the
All right.
stage.
So when I wrote that song, I was very frustrated in the relationship that I was in because that's what he was doing. So I wrote that song trying to show him, like, yo, this is what you sound like. You say you want this and then you say you want that. Like, you contradict yourself all the time. So it's not about me. I actually was throwing shade. Artistic shade.
Shots.
Thank you.
So I know that we made this song because I made that beat.
Yeah.
We made that song. Shouts out to me. We made that song to follow up your success in the UK.
Yeah.
I want to know how do you feel trying to reach an international audience? Like, what is that mindset like?
They really love that kind of music. They love house. So, and that was a stretch for me, especially because like my roots is, real mellow. So Kyle pushed me. Like, he was like, Bianca, you gotta come with another dance record. Like, you have to. And I was like, I can't, it's too fast. But I sat there and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And then it happened. It came out. Because you know what the problem was? I was trying to write. And whenever I try to write, it sucks. When I just go in the booth and I'm like, I'm gonna just sing. And then it comes out. And then I get that. My artistic shade just organically flew.
Questions? Yeah. I just want to know, in March of 2017, can we use that song to be theme music for the fashion show we were having?
Killing all the dance scenes in Ibiza.
I sure hope
That's
so.
an Ibiza sound.
I want to go over there.
Yeah, you should.
I think you need to do a little remix with it too.
Have somebody drop on rap beat on.
In terms of when you dropped your first album and now, what's one thing you wish you had known starting out and why?
Ooh, I wish I would have released it a completely different way, because I was following like the old music format, like you put out a CD and then you promote it. No, you gotta it's more single driven now. You have to drop singles, you have to perform more, and then put out the project. I kind of went backwards. So with this project, that's why I'm doing the 2 EPs. And then a whole slew of things in 2017 before I dropped the CD. So that was a good question, because I definitely learned.
Excellent question.
I learned that.
Any other questions? Uh-oh.
Okay, Bizzy.
So, because your style is so varied, if you had to pick
Right.
What type of venue would you say that you're like at home in? Is it the small, comfortable setting, the larger, like the audience in the Long Valley type setting?
The bigger the better. Put me in an arena and I will.
Yeah, she likes the bright lights.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Kind of running all over the place.
That's all right.
What do you think is the biggest challenge for an independent artist today?
Finding money for promotion and marketing, trying to get people to actually listen to your stuff, because online it's just so flooded. Everybody's like, listen to me, and people just scroll by you. It's hard to... Kyle, I'm trying to talk to Jim.
Oh, sorry.
It's hard to find the funds to really get what you need done to stand out above everybody else. I think that's the biggest issue, because the market's so flooded.
So if you had like $1 million to do that, how would you do it?
Oh, that's where.
Yeah, that's where Kyle comes in. He's definitely he's the executive director of IMG. This is why. Go ahead, take it away.
Oh, you want me? First thing I do is hit up Will. Like, yo, Will, we got $1 million, bro. Let's go.
Shout out to Rec Philly.
No, but I mean, the whole landscape of music has changed, and like she said, it is single driven. So I mean, you'd have to get, and this is what we're going to do anyway. Speaking of what I want, we're going to be doing a music video next month, which will also be released in January. But you have to have a very strong visual presence. So you have to create high quality videos, because that's how people consume their media. Everybody looks at their phone, looks at their screen. A lot of times, how many people in here watch the video without turning the sound on first? Like, that's how
I read the captions.
Right, you read the captions. That's how people can. So you have to create a very strong visual that makes people want to do that. And I think as an independent artist, you can do that. You can do that within your budget. So that's how you have to start. You just have to consistently build that until you build a fan base, which is why we're all here. We're building our fan base. We're creating our launching pad, which is what the Bianculars celebration is all about. We want you guys to serve as our launching pad to bring this brand all the way in the world. So that's what we're doing.
Because basically, I feel like people hop on bandwagons. Like, if they see that y'all are saying, "Oh, Bianca's hot," like she's cool, they're like, "Okay, then Bianca's hot."
Word of mouth has never not been
right.
cool.
So that's what we're trying to do now.
If I tell you that I'm really good at making music, you probably won't care. But if he tells you like, yo, I heard this group, they're really good, you're gonna check them out. That's just human nature. So that's, word of mouth is the best way for an independent artist to find success.
Which is why we're here, because I want to appreciate and thank you all
for all the support that you guys have given so far and helping her get to where she is.
Thank you.
So now you can hand out.
Get that jacket.
You want to hand out the gift cards? You want me to hand out the gift cards?
Yeah, you can hand out the gift cards. While he's doing that, I have. Oh yes. Oh, you got the mic? Okay.
I really quick, simple question. Yeah. I really think the jackets are incredible. I think the design is awesome.
Thank you.
So moving forward, now that you have like one piece that's really great, what's next? Like, how much should we expect merchandise to play into this whole Biancular experience?
A lot. Yep. That is one of my main focuses in 2017 is getting things, because that's what creates the culture. It makes people feel like they belong. They have something that is connected to you. So I'm definitely going to, this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. Now I have my logo, and y'all thought, I told you I'm about to get hit all throughout 2017. Like, you don't even know. You don't even know all the plans I have. So yes, merch plays a big role in 2017. Me too. It's true. So I just want to ask you all to stay encouraged, continue to spread love and positivity, because the world really, really needs that. And I want us to all continue to fight the good fight for forward change, not backwards. Whatever it is that we have to do, we need to do that so we don't go backwards. That is so important right now.
Hey everybody, it's Bizzy Bahdee for Press Plots Productions. I am here with the one and only Bianca Ingram. Hi, how are you? Awesome. So thank you so much for taking the time out. We just finished a sneak peek listening. Got a nice little private, intimate session with Bianca. But since you weren't there, we want to make sure that they can still stay up to date on what's going on with you. So it's been a while. We've been waiting for some new music. Can you tell us a little bit about what we can expect in 2017?
All right, so in 2017, I've got a lot going on. I'm the official official ambassador for the Alzheimer's Association. I've got 2 EPs coming out, one in January, one in spring. And in the summer, my full-length CD, Assimilation, is coming out. So I'm so excited about all my new music videos, my new promotions I'm doing. I'm partnered with Stilettos over in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Core Water. It's a lot. It's so much. Like, it's hard to cover everything. But 2017, you guys can expect consistent new stuff all the time.
And that's wonderful to hear, because a lot of times when you don't hear from people, you kind of think maybe they're just, you know, in a block. But no, you've been working. Like, you've been staying busy, making sure that you're getting things done. So first and foremost, before we get into like the nitty gritty, I want you to show off this jacket. So this is the 100B plus?
Yes, 100B plus. This is the new Biancular merch. So I'm going to turn around for you so you can see, because I designed the logo myself.
So can you describe a little bit about what they're looking at?
Absolutely. So the logo is a sign language sign of a bee, because I feel like that represents me. Also, 100B plus is representative of, I feel like you have to go 100 at everything that you do, and I have my entire life. So instead of making it 100A plus, it's 100B plus, because I feel like nobody goes harder than me. So, so swag.
Right. Awesome. So tell me, so to get all of this done, you have to have a team. Like, I'm a very firm believer in having good people to work with and people that inspire you. So tell me a little bit about your team and how you guys have worked together to kind of make 2017 like the year.
Woo! So my core team is, interestingly enough, my family. Like, I am with IMG, who is made up of my dad, who's the CEO, my brother Kyle Ingram is the executive director, and my label mates, Peyote Visions, which is Kyle, Jordan, or should I say Jay Brown? I'm saying his government name, and DJ Ideal Boyfriend. And we really like collaborate on everything together to make the wheels run and work. So, you know, it's really been just that. And now we're bringing in other people who we have a new digital distribution company that we're working with. So my music will be on Tidal, Spotify, Pandora, Google Play, Apple, everywhere. So I will be accessible internationally. So, I mean, 2017 is really shaping up well because of the team that I have.
Awesome. And so for the people who this may be their first time hearing about you, I don't know how, but if this is their first time hearing about you, try to give them an idea of kind of what your music delivers, at least for this round, because you're so versatile. So what can they expect musically from Bianca coming up?
All right, so what you'll get in January is like house dance music. And then in the springtime, I'm going to switch it up on you, and you're going to get like Sade Aaliyah. And then in the summer, you're going to get that trap soul, like Bryson Tiller type feel, along with everything else. So I'm giving you a little bit of everything. I feel like you can never go wrong with that.
Awesome. And I feel like music nowadays, most people don't listen to one genre anymore. So having that versatility and flexibility is definitely something that the industry needs. So that's awesome. So, of course, we want to make sure everyone knows where can they keep in touch with you, know what's coming up, because you have so much coming up, and I want to make sure they can keep track. So tell me a little bit about your social media, websites, etc.
Okay, so my website is whoisbianca.com. Twitter, Instagram, everything is whoisbianca. And on my Instagram now, you'll be able to see my super phone number, so my fans can reach me directly. So you can text me, you can call me, and I will reply. So there's a phone number for you to get.
Awesome. And again, special thanks to Stilettos for letting us use their place. This has been a wonderful event. Shoes, dress. They got your dress going on too? And your shoes? Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much. I know we have a lot of people here waiting to see you. I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me and Press Pause. Definitely make sure you check her out. Links are going to be below. And I hope to see you guys soon.
Bizzy, you the best.